Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Big Chat. I'm Sport Cat. I should say good morning to you if you're in Australia, or good afternoon, depending on what part of Australia you're in. Brisbane, it's high noon. Perth, it's 10:01 a.m., so good morning and good afternoon. Adelaide, it's 11:31, and it's lunch 30, noon 30 in Lord Howe. So, all right, well, we have a great show lined up. In case you don't know, we cover the CBS reality TV show Big Brother here in the U.S., and tonight there was it was a taped show, but we'll go over all that. So let me bring my beautiful co-host out here and to the screen. Hello, beautiful co-host. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is Harley for our radio listeners. Thank you to Yerg's Radio, Rainbow Radio, Right Talk Radio, Ford Radio, Mastiff Media, down the middle, up the right, to the left, whatever. I don't know. Thank you to Yerg's Radio. We appreciate you for allowing us to tickle your ears. If you're on YouTube, you can find us at the Para R Normal, 3 words, Para R Normal, guys with a Z, or just search out the Sport Cat Show if you're lazy. Make sure to come over, join the chat, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, all that good stuff. We need your help. I'm losing people. My subscriber count's going down.
It's me.
It was you. What did you do?
I don't know. People don't like me. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, that's the story of my life, darling. That is the story of my life.
Hey, mine's going up, so they're coming to see me. That's
I guess they're coming over to your show. Jeez, I brought them all over there. So, well, good though. I mean, that's all right. I don't mind spreading the love around. It's not like I've got hundreds of thousands of people. So, I've got 750. I need 250 more to be monetized. Please come find me on YouTube. I'm lonely. So did you watch the show tonight?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was a good show. And I'm highly disappointed they didn't show something that the Twitter, whatever they're called, people.
Are you talking about the Rachel thing?
I am talking about the Rachel Riley scandal. Yes, I am. So
where she was caught cheating.
Well,
and production caught her.
Technically, wasn't cheating if you've never been told
there's
no.
Technically.
There's no cheating if you weren't told no, right? I mean,
did you see the clip on X? They called out Ashley too for not quoting lines from TV shows and movies. They specifically called her out on that one.
Oh, what movie or TV show did she quote?
I don't know which movie or TV show she was quoting, but they called her out on it. They said, do not quote lines from TV shows or movies. Yes, I did call him a pervert. He was watching my show yesterday. And
Oh.
I was eating salty dog to Jeremy, and Jeremy said, "Oh, we'll get along good."
Oh, great then. Glad you got a new sub. So,
Yeah, that's probably my new one that I got.
well, well, I mean, all right. So getting back to the Rachel Riley thing. If you're not told no, is it cheating? I mean, if they didn't tell you couldn't do it, is it cheating? I mean, is it really?
Okay, she's been on past. This is my thing. She's been on 2 other seasons,
Yeah.
and she knows the rules. So why is she gonna
Well,
try
she's
to bend
old.
the
Her
rules when
memory's
she already
fading.
knows the rules?
She's old. Her memory's fading. It's okay. I'll give her a pass. It didn't help her, obviously. It didn't help.
I
There was
mean,
what?
it showed a clip
Not
of
on the
them
first
taking
question.
her.
Jesus. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It showed a clip of them taking her into like the library and talking to her, but we don't know anything else have happened.
Yeah, they won't. They're just gonna sweep it under the rug. So we're just gonna say if you haven't
Unless
been
she
told,
does it again, and then
well, it's technically only cheating if you get caught. So I guess you got caught. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, on the questions were well, first off, they had the veto comp. Let me pull up the screen.
spoiler alert.
Well, we're not going to spoil just yet. Well, we will, but not just yet. So, do you know they have? They were having. I'm sorry. It was the head of house comp. My fault. It was the head of house competition because we just kicked Amy out. I hate that. I'm going to miss Amy. And I can't believe I just said that. So they kicked her out, and so now we're having a head of household contest. And it's one of these where they line you up. And if you're not looking at the visual, they line you up in your little cubicle and you have to answer yes, no questions with true or false. And you have a true or false. Well, they also, when it comes down to a tiebreaker, put a pad of paper and pencil in your little cubicle. And so what we had to endure was this god awful screeching of the twins.
2 twins.
Jesus Christ, that was the most annoying thing.
Their voice was just.
I would rather have Amy over that. Look at the Catherine's look on her face.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god.
So that they were giving twin witness news, and I swear to God, if that wasn't the most annoying voices in my life. Oh my gosh. So they would call off numbers like Daddy was wearing a pair of underwear with 45 polka dots, but he only
they were spots.
Okay, whatever.
With 45 dots because of the fact that their father, they gave it to him on his 54th birthday.
Yeah. So yeah, there was things like that. And so apparently what Rachel Riley did was she had the pad of paper and pencil out and she was taking notes during the video. Apparently production said you can't do that. So, but it didn't matter because she was out on the first question. I wonder if they did a reset. They just didn't show it to us. Like they're like, all right, we're going to start over again. Since we had a person that decided they were using the pad of paper and pencil. So
well, they all kicked off really fast.
Yeah, 6 in the first round. And 4 in the next one. So I got 10. And then Ava was the next. Is that it?
It was.
And then we got down to Mickey and it got down to Mickey and Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was down to those two, and I knew the answer to the question, but I was like, good Lord, I don't want to. And I really, I hate to say this, but I kind of wish Mickey had won, but she didn't.
But she does have the thing still.
What do you mean?
And she has that where she could cash in her reward.
Oh, yeah,
still.
yeah. She's still, well, I don't know that she can now after vetoes have been played.
No, they said that she could use it all the way. Well, she probably had to do it before vetoes, but
yeah, I think before vetoes she did.
I don't know. They didn't specify when she had to use it.
If she used it now, I would think that would screw up
the vetoes.
The veto, because people would be like, well,
veto.
I can't, I never got a chance to play. So, yeah, there'd have to be a new veto. So I think she has to use that before the veto comp. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. So
I think she wants to save it till someone she don't like goes up.
Well, she should. And so it's been a rough week. So Lauren has the head of household, and it's her job, as we know, to make the dreaded picks. And so, yeah, she's going to nominate some people, and they're going to come up there and they're going to talk to her.
And they're all been going up there and talking to her.
Well, Vince is lived up there or lived beside her. Now, tonight, she's leaning towards another person than she originally did. Hold on a minute. Let me hit the button here in case you didn't know.
Yeah, boy, I sure like that Big Brother show of yours.
Well, me too. All right, spoiler alert. Okay, there you go. Spoiler alert. You have been spoiled. So Lauren won head of house. She's up. Well, no matter where she is, apparently Vince is by her side continually. And he's trying to play it like they're not playing together, and he doesn't want to influence her like this could be his HOH. But he's not doing a very good job. And Vince is being Vince, and he is talking in circles, not saying anything, but really pumping her up, but just planting little seeds. Now, like I told you all before, he's got a degree in psychotherapy, so he's a counselor. He would be good at mind games. So they're all doing this, and Vince is pulling her aside and telling her who he thinks. And now Lauren is said that she hates she won head of house. See you, Harley. She hates that she won the competition because your camera went dark. Because she doesn't want to put someone up and start a war.
Anyway, she goes, she's going to start a war.
You came to play Big Brother. What, it's not going to get any easier every week. You're going to have less and less people. Jimmy just had to pick 5, for God's sakes. So, and then the one he didn't even want went home, that wasn't even his initial target. So,
I mean, Jimmy's made a lot of people mad because, like, when Ashley was leaving, did you see at the beginning?
Yes, they made sure to play it this time.
Jimmy Snake, get him out.
Yep. Yes, they did.
He's like, I don't know if anybody heard that. No, they all heard it. They heard it. Clear as day. They were.
Yeah, he's yeah, that was good of Amy. That was probably one of the best things she did in the game. So,
but in the beginning, I liked Jimmy, but now after his as him being HOA, I really don't like him.
Yeah, it went to his head. It swelled his head all up.
Like
it swelled his head all up, and he's thinking that he's running the house, and
nobody heard that. Nobody heard it at all.
Heard that. Yeah, it's not true. Yes, it's very true. So, yeah, so Jimmy is, he had to put the 5 people up and pissed everybody off and sent Amy home. And now he's realized he's got to do some damage control with the ladies because he's made a boo-boo. And he's especially made an enemy with Rachel. I wouldn't say enemy, but it didn't endear him to her. So, but Lauren is doing this
Rachel's out to get him.
I don't know why I won, and crying baha boo hoo bullshit.
Okay, they don't have to compete for HOA, do they? Like, it's not a mandatory
for HOH. No, I mean, well, we saw how last week that Ava just said screw it and sat down because she was scared of the dark. So technically,
I mean,
don't have to.
If she didn't want to win it, she could have
threw it. Yeah, she could have threw it, but she didn't. So
no, I think the fact she didn't realize how much it was going to be on her plate.
Yeah, because you can't play it down the middle anymore. Yeah, so she's like, "Well, I'm going to make everybody happy, and I'll pick Keanu." Well, that's a good choice. Great start. And then Kelly, I don't know what the hell her problem is. She comes up there and volunteers. Well, if you want to, just put me up. It's okay. I'll win and get off. What? You don't realize you could go home. There's a 1 in 3 chance you'll go home. So yeah, she volunteered. So that those two were easy. It was the last one that she was just sweating, and she didn't want to upset anybody. So she went and she talked to Will. And she said, well, you were just up. Everybody loves you. No, one person voted against you. You would just be the easiest person to put up so we can get Keanu out. And so she put him up. And that pissed him off. Rightfully so. Because he hasn't done anything to her. You know? And
I would have put Rachel up.
Rachel, Jimmy.
The smart option is Rachel, Jimmy, and Keanu. That would have been my 3 right there.
Yeah, we talked about this last show. Absolutely. That would have been my 3. So yeah. So she wants to play the middle. She doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And
okay, but then she throws Will up there, and there's enemy number 1.
Yeah.
Who did nothing, but now you're on his bad side.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a good thing.
No. He's a big guy. He could win some of these physical comps down the road. He's not out of shape by any means. His age being whatever it is, 50 something. I don't think that plays a factor with him because he's in good physical condition. So yeah, it made an enemy there. And yeah, a couple people just flew right under the radar. Nobody even knows they're in the house still. Lauren was one of them, actually, until she won HOH. But Catherine and Zach have just kind of disappeared. Ava, she's still out there, and she's still in the mix of things, but she's not really a target. Here's the thing of her saying
people really not Will, Cowboy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Cowboy. Yeah. How could I forget about him? So, yeah, Cowboy. That would have been an easy one to put up as a renom right there. You know,
I mean, he ain't been up at all, but look what he's done.
He ain't won shit. So,
well, not even that. Like, he's made Catherine feel completely uncomfortable. Yes. She is scared of him.
Yes.
Big brother, why aren't you removing him from the house? He has SA'd her.
Well, he's getting drug on social media really bad. So,
I mean, and that one clip they showed us from the cameras, he had his arm around her chest, holding her to where she could not move.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's saying how she'd rather wake up the whole house than be alone with him.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I had that, but I guess I put it in last week's show notes. Or I don't think I do have it anymore. So, well, at least not on this file. So he's done that, and it's kind of creepy.
Well, and then Keanu's, I'm coming for each and every one of you.
One by one,
by one. That would have put I would have put him on the block right there because of that.
Yep, that would have you won the prize.
And then how Jimmy acted last week, Jimmy would have been up there too.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been me. I'd have done Cowboy, Jimmy, and Keanu.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
And if one of them got off and I had to replace him, it would have been Rachel.
Yep. Backdoor, yeah. Yeah, so it was nomination time towards the end of the show. They didn't give us a lot of stuff in this show. You got more stuff off the live
last week or the other day. It was going to be more boring for a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to wake up and play this game, and I'm surprised it really hasn't been Rachel, to be honest with you, because they're playing footsie for $750,000. Oh, I don't want to hurt your little feelings, bitch. I will stand on your throat for $750,000.
But didn't Rachel say that she needs to bring out the previous Rachel,
the old Rachel? Yes. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's afraid that she's going to be backdoored, but she should. And she talks about how new Big Brother is so much different. It is because these people are interjecting feelings into the show. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're going to make friends and stuff while you're in the house, but at the end of the day, I'm here to win $750,000 to take it home to me.
It's not a let's make friends. It's a I'm leaving here with the money, and y'all can go make friends later.
Yeah, we can be friends outside the house, but right now, fuck you. So
it's like, okay, after we're all done, I will give you my number, and you can contact me then, and we'll be friends then. Other than that, money's top priority.
Yeah.
No, except for Jimmy.
Except for Jimmy. So yeah, I don't understand that, because it used to be more cutthroat. And like you always hear me say, I'm here for the mudslinging. I'm here for the gossiping, the backstabbing. That's the Big Brother I'm with.
But there is none of that.
No. I thought we were going to there for a while with Jimmy when he got into a Keanu, but then that just kind of fizzled out, and Amy went home.
Or even Vince with Rachel.
Oh yeah, Vince had a perfect shot. Yeah, first shot, first HOH. She out the door. Boom.
Vince with Rachel. That big fight they had.
Yeah, he could right
now
out
it's
the
all
door.
sizzled out. There's nothing, and it's all just rainbows and sunshine.
Yeah, kumbaya. So yeah,
but did you see the clip of Ava doing her little catwalk?
Oh yes, I did.
But see, Jimmy was doing it with her.
There
was one clip of her and Jimmy doing it, and then they keep cutting Jimmy out of it, which is a good thing. And then they got her they get her by herself doing the catwalk, which is pretty awesome, because Ava's starting to come out of her shell. Like, I don't know if you see it, but she's coming out of her shell.
Oh, very much.
And I'm kind of curious to see how Ava's going to be here in the next week.
Well, she did say there's a quote of her going around X where she said that she was supposed to be the one that comes in and was like the weird, quirky one. And she's like rolling her eyes, and she's like, "These bitches are crazy in here."
Well, I mean, I did see a clip of her. She is weird and quirky, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because shit, I'm weird and quirky.
Well, yeah, we all
children. They'll tell you.
Yeah, we all got weird things in our lives. So yeah, I mean, come on. So
shit, I would have been a flower child if I could have been.
Yeah. So, So she's coming out of her shell. I'm hoping old Rachel will come out and those two will team up. Maybe drag Vince over, but I don't think Rachel and Vince are going to play too well together. I think it's going to be a three-way between leaders as far as Rachel, Vince, and Jimmy as far as who's running the house.
Well,
Keanu just thinks he is. He's just an idiot. So
I don't think Rachel and Vince are going to ever get along too well because of Amy.
yes. Yeah. Well, no, she went out on Jimmy's watch, but he could have helped save her. They all could have helped save her. So, but I mean, between Will and her,
I think I'd rather get rid of her.
Yeah,
but
between those two. Yeah.
But then again, in all honesty, maybe keeping her is not necessarily a bad idea. I mean, I would put her on my list as my backup, just in case I had to have someone else to replace.
Sure.
But
yeah, and that's what got her out the door.
I would keep her for drama.
Oh, absolutely. The only problem is her and Rachel would be a vote. It's like a showmance. I mean, they were besties, so that would have been a vote whatever way Rachel wanted. And of course, the further you go in the game, 2 votes as opposed to 1 is pretty powerful. So Lauren has been crying and boohooing.
No,
and
I was glad
put
to
it
see
up.
I'm talking about Rachel. I would have keep Rachel.
Oh, you would have kept Rachel. Well, yeah,
and I keep her just for drama. No, I was glad to see Amy go.
Well,
I was tired of the crying.
She's a big target. Well,
she did that stuff when she lined herself up with Rachel.
Yes.
She did that to herself, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't argue about that. No, but I'm saying Rachel's a big target. So that's one that you got to swing and hit and get it when you do.
You put her up, and if she stays there, you're next.
Yeah, exactly. So she eventually settled on she was going to put up Kelley because, well, Kelley volunteered like an idiot. She thinks a lot of herself.
And what's stupid about that? Her volunteering this week. What if she doesn't get no veto power? Because she has rubbed people the wrong way the last couple episodes.
Oh, has she? Yes.
She gets no veto power this week, and she doesn't win the competition to save herself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she put Kelley up.
If I was her, I would be thinking, is this smart?
I think from this point on, if she stays safe this week, I think from this point on, she should be like, okay, look, I did this before, but I don't want to do it anymore. I did this as a favor, but there's getting to be too few people in here. So if you put me up, you must mean that I'm going up.
Exactly.
So, which it's not a big target, but she is annoying. So, and she put Will up. So those were her 3 picks. Keanu, Kelley, and Will. Weak game.
Only one of those was a good choice.
Exactly. So, yeah. So that's where they left the end of the episode. Of course, if you watch the live feeds, there's something more. That's the spoiler alert warning. So the veto competition has been played, and we have a winner. Who's the winner, Harley?
I do not know.
What? You do not know? Keanu won.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
and of course he saved himself.
Of course. Well, he hasn't yet. They haven't had the veto meeting yet, but he's going. I mean, duh. Yeah, he's going to. So.
Of course he's going to.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't blame you. You won it. Why not? So, so now,
So now
we
she's
have
going to have to pick someone else.
She's got to pick a fourth. Holy cow. What in the name of God is wrong with this girl? Rachel is even quoted as telling her, hey, look, you're 20-some years old. Don't let a 30-year-old man come up here and influence your decisions and run your household. Talking about Vince. Yeah, she doesn't like Vince. She doesn't like him at all. Because he's been up her ass. So in her head, she's put it down to Ashley and Adrian.
But doesn't Vince have a final two with her also?
With who?
With Lauren.
Yes.
And then he's got a final two with Kelly. Who else is there a final two with? There was someone else.
I think he's with Zach. I think. Not sure. So he's playing he's playing a great horrible game, if that makes any sense.
It's gonna backfire and bite him in the ass. That's what's gonna happen.
Because he is, if you've watched previous episodes, he's got the Tyler character down to a pat. He's got final twos with almost everybody. He's friends with almost everybody. He's telling everybody else something different.
Except Rachel.
And he's getting, except for Rachel. And he's getting by with it, with the exception of Rachel. And so so he's playing a great game. But then when he's trying to exert his, whatever you call it, will, thoughts, whatever, on Lauren, this fresh, young, nubile girl, and make her put up Ashley, which I think is the best choice. If you don't want to piss people off, that would be the best choice. But Houston, we have a problem. So I don't even know how to even broach this. So Lauren is a super fan, and she knows the show. She's watched the live feed. She follows X. She watches our type of shows. She knows she's going to be drugged for putting up the first African American that'll be voted out of the season. And ding, ding, ding. Oh, she's right. They're already dragging her. Yeah, on Twitter, they're already dragging her, which is a shame because, like I said, bitch, I'll step on your throat for $350,000. This is a game. This doesn't have anything to do with any of that stuff, you know? So nobody should be playing that game anyhow in this day and age. But at any rate, everybody is got their own opinion on things. I agree, but she is trying so hard not to offend anyone now outside of the house, outside of her control, that she doesn't know what to do because she really doesn't want to put Adrian up.
It's a game. It's a game. She needs to remember it's a game.
It's a game. It's a game. And if you want a reason for Ashley, let's talk about the shower. Let's talk about the way she's interrupted everybody's conversations. Let's talk about she's a slob. Let's talk about she doesn't do her dishes. She doesn't clean up.
Pissing on the toilet.
She makes water on the toilet. So I still don't know how you do that. But at any rate, so just play the game. And that's what Rachel was talking about. This is so not old Big Brother. It's because they've introduced these stupid things into the game that have no business in the game. You don't need feelings. You don't need racism. You don't need homophobia. You don't need any of that in the game. You're playing a game. That's all it is. It's a game. This is TV, folks. So it's reality TV. So somebody may say something stupid. Somebody may put your favorite character up. Somebody may have a nipple slip. It's reality TV. Yeah, it's a game. So just play the game. Let
It
all
happens.
that frivolous stuff. Everybody's got to go home except 2 or 3 at the end. There's only going to be 3. So at some point, and eventually, unless you're Derek, you're gonna sit in that seat, no matter who you are. Win your way off the seat if you're on the seat, or go around and tell everybody, hey, I'd really appreciate if you wouldn't vote me out. Next week, I got your back. And then if you do or not, that's up to you, but play the game. Let all this frivolous, stupid shit go. So yeah, she's afraid that she's being drugged, and Lord, she is. And I saw somebody commented that when we had the cookout, now they're Salty says his nipple just slipped. They had the cookout before, which you aren't familiar with that season, but it was a group of African Americans that grouped together. They played a great game because they were never seen together, and they picked a person, and each week they picked which people's person they were picking off. If that makes sense. And that got us to the end of the show. Don't really, who won, I don't think should have won, but yeah, whatever. It's a game. So now you haven't run off any guests, Salty. You run off a co-host. So it's just a game. Play the game. Don't add the stupid stuff in. I can't hear you. You're muted. So
I didn't know he ran off any guests. I know he did a co-host.
He hasn't run off any guests. So as far as I know, nobody said anything to me. I do have an email.
He don't bother me, and if he comes on the watches and on the asylum, he don't bother anybody on the asylum because our job is to offend people anyways.
And I look at it like this. Short of the paranormal guys, we're somewhat serious on there. As long as we don't offend somebody and lose like an agent or something, I'm okay. But yeah, whatever. And I believe in being silly on most other shows. So I don't get too worried up about anything. It was Amanda, your favorite, Salty. So, but yeah, I just wish they'd take all this other frivolous stuff out there and they would just go back to slinging dirt, stabbing each other in the back, playing a good hard game, good physical game in the comps, instead of adding all this other stuff. But Lauren is just doing a horrible job. She's afraid that she is going to make the wrong decision. She's going to make the wrong decision no matter what, because you no longer can be in the middle. You can't,
he don't offend. Like,
no,
not at all.
It was Abe. it was Abe. But her significant other. So yeah, I mean, get back to playing the old mudslinging, backstabbing game. That's the game I like. That's the game I think needs to be played. But yeah, Lauren's crying and boohooing that she's doesn't know what.
Because right now it's kind of boring. Like,
yeah, it is. It is because they're not doing. What they need to do is they need to get a house some alcohol. They need to give that house some alcohol.
Why are you gonna sit there and cry over a game?
Yeah, and that you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings. I mean, if the person that you're afraid of, Ashley, is gonna say something, then Ashley has a chance to get herself off the block in Blockbuster on Thursday night. And between now and then, she has plenty of time to campaign and save herself. So, by campaign promises, she's a lawyer. She should be good at that. So
I thought Ashley was the lawyer.
Yeah, Ashley. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's the lawyer. So, well, I don't know if she's a lawyer yet, but she's just graduated from law school. I don't know if she's passed the bar because she just graduated. Good Lord, she's like 26 or something. She's really young. So, yeah. So, and she was this week. Rachel thinks Jimmy on the outside is an attorney, a lawyer, and they're sitting in there, and Ashley comes in, and she starts naming off all these law classes that she's taken, like a dummy, and nobody catches on that she's had all the classes that Jimmy hasn't.
Yeah.
She could be a blonde. I really believe that she could be a blonde. Oh, so wasn't she the one that you said wanted to be the Barbie?
She wanted to be the what was it? I forgot her name now, but yeah, no, she wanted to be the girl from Legally Blonde.
Okay. All right. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so she certainly could fill
the
that
Elle Woods. The black Elle Woods, that's what she said.
She could certainly be a blonde. Holy cow, I wouldn't want her representing me.
Yeah, I'm good.
She is definitely I don't know. Maybe in real life she's different. But see, here's the thing. The cameras have been on long enough to what we're now seeing is the real them. I think unfortunately Riley's proving that. I'm surprised Riley hasn't got a talking to over not only the hugging of Catherine. Supposedly he's named a group of people and called them and said we need to get them out of here.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't got a talking to yet. So yeah, if you want to act somebody, go at him. I mean, get off of Lauren's back. She's just playing a game. Oh yeah, you can have him. Holy cow. Yeah, he's a hot mess. So, but
I don't understand. Nope, I'm good.
Well, like I said, after they're in the house for a little bit, they start to forget the camera's there. The real them starts to come out, the little slips of the tongue, the little actions, because you're not acting. It's hard to act 24/7, 360. Well, it wouldn't be 365, but so and you get used to it. And this is usually the area of the game where it starts to get really good. But in this case, it's really had an anchor thrown in because Lauren doesn't want to offend anybody. And we've got one person that volunteers. The Tucker effect, I guess, is what Taryn calls it. And he blames Tucker for
Didn't she volunteer last week too? Yes.
Just like Tucker did last season. And she thinks she's a female Tucker.
Oh my God.
She's not. She's definitely not. So, yeah. So she's an idiot. So yeah, she could go home. I think if it was her and Will sitting there at the end of the day, I think she'll go home and it won't be Will. And I think it'll be another 13-0 vote. It'll be a full unanimous vote.
Yeah, I think if it comes down to it, she'll go home before Will because she rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah. And she's going around telling everybody that she wants to be an instigator. And then she gets upset when people don't tell her anything. And they're like, well, you're an instigator. Why would I tell you anything? You could go tell somebody else something that I said. Oh, I'd never do that. Well, I don't know that. You're an instigator. You said it. So yeah, she's playing a very weird game. She thinks a lot more of herself than, I mean, she could prove me really wrong, but I don't see the strong gameplay in her that I did in Tucker. And like I agree with Taryn. This is a Tucker effect, and Tucker did this. Love you, Tucker, but why? So, yeah, she's got it in her head. She's Tucker, and she's gonna win every comp. She lost last week's, so it was Adrian. So, so Lauren is down to Ashley and Adrian, and apparently, just recently, she told Adrian she'd come to a decision, but she wasn't going to tell anybody what it was. And now he's going to be up her butt for the next 24 hours, because I think tomorrow is when they make the or have the veto meeting. So yeah, so he's going to be up her butt, and it'll be Vince will fighting her out. I think what's going to happen is it's going to be the last person in her ear before she goes to the diary room. Or, well, yeah, I guess to the diary room before the veto meeting. So that's my kind of gut feeling. Because she's so wishy-washy. So we'll see. It's been a horrible week for live stream, because there's been a lot of crying over nothing, over gameplay. So it's been a horrible week for live stream. I haven't had a chance to watch a whole lot of it, and I'm actually kind of glad. So
yeah,
I mean,
I don't like the crying.
Yeah, I wish Chris was here so I could tell him that I found something more annoying than Amy's voice. It's those twins. Oh my god. Oh my god. that was
pretty annoying.
That was painful. That was just painful. Why did they do that to us? I mean, oh, that's not the right button. I mean, I guess they're cute and all, but why did they do that to us?
Being cute doesn't have to.
Well, I don't think it even made good TV. To me,
it really didn't.
Yeah, I didn't think it did. I thought the episode was more of a zero than it was a hero. So the competition, the competition with those two, you know, I mean, like I said, they're cute and all, but their voices, holy cow, so annoying. So, oh yeah, so I have something more than Amy's voice now. I get something. I'll never get that out of my ears. I can't unsee that. So, and they're very popular on the internet for anybody that is watching, that wants to go see them. They have OnlyFans. I think that's another reason I don't like them, is because after they left the house, they went into this soft porn thing, and now they're doing OnlyFans. And
who, those twins that were on the show?
Yeah, and it's kind of creepy because they're like doing incest stuff. It's kind of creepy. So, yeah,
that's not creepy. That's nasty.
Yeah, well, whatever word you want to use. So, yeah, it's just kind of. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I mean, as Mrs. Sportcat said, there's probably somebody out there that would like that, but
I'm sure
it ain't me. So, like, they're cute and all, but their voices are like grating nails on a chalkboard. And then after they got out of the house, the things they did, I just didn't like. So we'll take a little quick tour. I downloaded some pictures, and of course we've got Eva with her crazy eyes. I love her crazy eyes. So Ashley's actually really good looking girl, or not Ashley. Well, Ashley's good looking, but I'm talking about Lauren. She's a really cute girl. She was the track star. No, that was Morgan.
Caitlin. Yeah,
no, really? Yeah. There's my crazy eyed girl. But she didn't Lauren play a sport? Or
I don't know.
I was thinking for some reason.
They all same.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all fairly well. I mean, Kelly's a cowgirl. She rides horses and stuff like Riley.
And does the alone backpack travels.
Yeah, she's seen, I don't know how many continents, but a bunch of them. So these people are slobs. Look at this stuff. They'll make their bed. There's stuff all over the floors. They're sloppy. Sloppy. This was creepy, but I had to use it for the Coldplay AI instigator or whatever he's called. I think this would be a good combo. Vince, Catherine, and Will. I think that'd be a great combo.
You know why they're sitting like that, right?
No, why?
They're protecting her from Cowboy.
Oh, are they really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that makes sense because
she told them that he makes her feel uncomfortable.
Ah, okay. Well, then that kind of makes sense because the part of it I caught was when Will was trying to get in the hammock, he had never been in a hammock. So I guess that makes sense now because he's like, well, I've never been in a hammock before. So I don't know how you go through a military career and not be in a hammock, but I mean, I guess. So yeah. So okay. So that makes better sense now. Okay. So Vince is trying not to fall out.
Well, it's 3 of them crammed in one hammock, but they're there to try to keep her safe.
Yeah.
In the sense of the matter, because she feels very uncomfortable around. What is his name? I keep calling him Cowboy.
Riley.
Okay, she feels uncomfortable around Riley, but Riley's creepy now, and Ava in that.
I love that. Yeah, Riley is just creepy. That damn tattoo. Put a shirt on. Nobody wants to see Jesus Batman. And we showed that there's the twins. Oh, crazy eyes. My, oh my. So much trouble. I don't know what they were dressed up for. Oh, I guess this was after she gave the veto. So,
and that's her catwalk outfit. Go back, the pink outfit.
Yeah,
she had almost her catwalk outfit.
Yeah, that's her catwalk. I think I got a picture of her walking towards. I don't have a video. I need to download that. I think those two will be a good team up. And her in those hats. I don't get the hats. And some of the looks she gives.
And the sunglasses.
And the bangs. I mean, they're like straight. Yeah, there we go. She looks good, just as good walking away as she does walking to you. So I get in trouble with that. Good Lord. Crazy eyes. I think once she gets out of the house, she's going to be very popular. I think she's going to go far. I think this is the cutest picture. I can't tell what Ava's got in her hands. But I think it's just
sunglasses and her microphone box.
Okay. Yeah, I just think it's the cutest picture. So
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. So that's a cute picture in a different way. So
what is she looking at?
Oh, did you catch tonight? She was looking at the blank TV every time when people that she didn't want up there.
I saw that. Every time she didn't want to talk to someone, she'd stare at the blank TV.
Yeah, the TV was blank. I was like, oh, that's too funny. So, yeah. I forget. Do you remember what her music choice was for the week? That she could listen to music. Oh, was it Beyonce? It may have been. I think so. It may have been. I think it was. The look, Catherine is like, "What am I watching?"
Yeah.
Mickey.
Look, Mickey's like, she's like, "What is this?"
Well, she was focused. Yeah, she was focused. I mean, she really was. And I should be cheering for her. She's an Atlanta person. Well, not originally, but she's an Atlanta person, and she is beautiful. So
I mean, she hasn't really put herself out much to get noticed, so that's not a bad thing. But
the only comment I want to make on her was when they gave her power, didn't they tell her you couldn't tell anyone?
I don't know. No.
I was thinking that they told her you can't tell anyone about your power. And even if you, because they're going to interrogate everybody when you use your power. So, I mean, it would make your power pointless if you told somebody, but she's told like 2 people, and those 2 people have told people, and those
I
4
think she
people have told
wasn't
4
supposed to,
people.
because if they interrogate the people, then how are, if the person gives it up, then
Exactly. So I don't understand that, but whatever. We'll see how that plays out.
each their own.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. There's Lauren getting her key from Jimmy. He looks like a game show host right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nominations. Kelly's sitting there staring at the wall she's about to be pictured on. And this is Adrian right earlier. He's in her ear. So hopefully she can keep a good relationship with her and keep things straight. So this was at the nomination ceremony. So where she nominated everybody. So, and this was afterwards. Jimmy sticking his head in, trying to get a last minute. And there's Kelly. She's just so cute.
Or she thinks.
She thinks, yeah.
I think I agree with you. I think I like Ava the best.
Yes. I didn't think I would at the beginning.
I think my picks for this season have become Ava and Will.
I would say Ava and Vince would be mine.
Wrong chat.
Yeah, I think that would be my 2. I don't know who's the final 3. Maybe Rachel. I don't know. We'll see how Rachel. If she doesn't pick up her gameplay, probably not. So, but she's got to be the Rachel she used to be.
Yeah, because she ain't gonna. She's not doing anything. That's.
Yeah, she's not winning anything. She's not doing anything. So she's got to pick it up a little bit. She's fixing to play some dangerous game if she doesn't, because like I said, it's only going to get harder and harder. Every week there's one less person, and the comps get harder and harder towards the closer to the end of the season we get. So
well,
but
it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep searching X for any more updates, but I don't think we're going to get any updates about a nom ceremony till tomorrow afternoon sometime. So, and we'll see. I hope that she picks Ashley. Personally, I think that would be the best pick, but that's just what I think.
To replace Keanu, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Adrian is a good pick. I think Adrian could be a better ally. So, and he's already proven too, he can win himself off of it. So if you pick him, you could be sending Will or Kelly home. So
it'd be Kelly.
It would be, yeah. So hopefully she'll put Ashley up, and then hopefully Ashley won't win, but
Ashley ain't won anything yet anyways.
No, but you never know. She could. So wait and see.
Do we honestly see that though?
No, I mean, not really.
Because if it comes to something with cleaning, she ain't gonna know how to do it.
Oh God, no. You need you to, or unless it's a long shower, she'd win that competition.
Or peeing on the toilet.
Oh, that's really stuck with you, hasn't it? That's really bugged
because it takes a lot of effort for a woman to pee on the toilet seat.
I don't know how. So
if she's peeing on the toilet seat, it is intentionally done. It is not done on accident because for a woman to pee, she has to stand over the toilet seat.
Well, they had said it's nasty.
But still, for her to pee on the seat, she has to stand over the seat. So it's intentionally done.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. So I can pee on the seat real easily. I can pee on my wall, pee on my foot. I can pee on anything. So
of course you can. We're not capable of doing that.
So
I mean, I'm sure we could. It would just take a lot of effort.
A sick way. I'd almost like to see that. Oh, but at any rate.
This is not OnlyFans. We don't do nasty stuff like that.
2 girls, no cup. So Harley.
I thought it was 2 girls, 1 cup.
Well, you ain't gonna hit it anyhow. You're not aiming for it. Have you got anything coming up, Harley?
Saturday we have the last of our Led Zeppelin bracket. Thank God.
It's like,
and
God.
Then Sunday before the big talk, the big chat.
You didn't know that
we have.
Shows. Good Lord.
Yeah, Sunday before the big chat, we have a show, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll figure it out. Wednesday on the Pair Our Normal Guys, we have 2 more authors, so that'll be a good show. You can catch it on any of the places you're listening to right now. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, which I don't have a clue what time that is where you're at, but you can do the time zone conversions and figure it out. And then tomorrow, I will be back doing my daily news show. What kind of weird topics will we find out? Have they found any more files? Have they buried any more secrets? Has UFOs been discovered? I don't know. We'll come up with something to talk about.
Did you do the one about the guy who was sniffing the girl's butt?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I did a thing about that. So yeah, serial butt sniffer. Weird. So, but yeah, that was out of California, not Florida, surprisingly. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon, overnight for our friends in Australia. You can find the Sport Cat Daily Gazette, all the places you're listening to right now, plus Radio X in Australia. And thank you to Radio X, Dare Media, and Yerg's Radio for allowing us to tickle your ears. As
and
always.
The Asylum will be on Yerg's Radio here very soon.
Oh, teaser. Okay. Very good. Good news. So, yeah, he's got a lot of great stations. So, everybody, I will see you tomorrow, and Harley will see you, I guess, Wednesday night with me, and then we're back for another discussion after the Thursday live eviction. Who's it going to be?
Kelly.
Ashley.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be Kelly.
Could be. So that would be good because we get rid of the perpetual pawn. Be bad for Will though. He'll be put up every week. Everybody have a great morning, a great afternoon, a great overnight for our friends in North America. Wherever you are and whatever part of the world you are, I hope you're having a great night, and I hope you're having a safe morning, evening, night, whatever. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a wonderful day.
Right.
Yeah.